Hello and welcome to Maths with Jacob. This lesson will focus on the abacus. The abacus is an ancient device which was used to make calculations many years ago. A sketch of a simple abacus can be seen below. Beads are placed on the vertical rods and each bead represents a place value, depending on the position of the rod. Okay. Now here it is here. This is a very, very basic example of an abacus. It's a device, pretend that's the base here. So this black rectangle here is the base. And here we have the ones rod, the tens rod, and the hundreds rod. So let's see how we use the abacus. For each of the following, state the number which is represented by the abacus. Number 1. We have 4 beads on this rod, 3 beads on this rod, and 2 beads on this rod. Now, if you remember from a few videos back, let's pretend this is exactly the same as what we were doing earlier, where we had 3 columns, where this was the ones column, the tens column, and the hundreds column. It's exactly the same. So in other words, we've got 2 beads in the ones column. That's why we write the 2 there. We have 3 beads in the tens column. That's why we write 3. And we have 4 beads in the hundreds column, and that's why we write the 4. So the answer is 432. 432. That's very straightforward. The next one, 3 beads in the hundreds column, 2 beads in the tens column, and no beads in the ones column. So it's 320. 320. 320. You can see how straightforward it is. The next one, 2 beads, no beads, 4 beads. 204, which is 204. 3 beads, no beads, no beads. 300, which is 300. Now we're going to place the beads. So place the correct beads on each abacus to make the given number. So 531. So that's the ones column there, and there's only 1 bead. So we'll just do that to represent a bead. The tens rod, or the tens column, has 3 beads. 1, 2, 3. And the hundreds column has 5 beads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 531. 402. The ones column, or the ones rod, has 2 beads. 1, 2. The next column doesn't have any beads at all, and the last column has 4 beads. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 402. An abacus can also have a thousands rod. You can have many other rods, but we'll just go up to the thousands for this lesson. So we've got the ones, the tens, the hundreds, and the thousands. So for each of the following, state the number which is represented by the abacus. Now let's start from the thousands column. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, so there's your 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, there's your 5. 1, 2, 3, there's your 3. There's 1 there, so it's 4,531. The next one, we've got 2 beads. There they are. 1, 2, so there's your 2. 0 beads, 0. 0 beads, 0. 4 beads is a 4. 2004. And finally, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 beads in that column. No beads in the next column. 4 beads in the tens column, and no beads in the ones column. so the answer is 5040. So this video has just given you a very simple introduction to the abacus, and we've seen how to represent numbers on that device.